The American Quarter Horse Association and the sport of horse racing owes the fastest horses on earth to Marvin Barnes. Without him, American Quarter Horse racing's best and brightest would have never existed. For more than 50 years, Marvin and his wife Layla established lines of horses at their ranch in Ada, Oklahoma that influenced American Quarter Horse racing. In 1960, they bred their first horse, and together they set the foundation for champions such as Ochoa and Stoley's Winner. Marvin and Layla put in years of hard work to build quality horses, not on quantity of horses. The Barneses were your classic small breeders. In more than half a century of breeding horses, Marvin and Layla totaled only 250 named American Quarter Horses. Of those, 186 went to post, earning more than $4.7 million, and 127 returned as winners. Top Bug, Top Ladybug, and Mr. Masterbug were champions. 15 others were stakes winners, and one is already in the Hall of Fame. That Hall of Famer is Ladybug's Moon, the 1966 sorrel stallion sired by American Quarter Horse Hall of Famer Top Moon, sired champion Chicory Moon, successful sire Shawnee Bug, 37 other stakes winners, and the earners of more than $4 million. Ladybug's Moon was also a homebred, just one of the foals produced by their Hall of Fame mare FL Ladybug. Marvin initially purchased the 1945 sorrel mare in 1959, though the struggling used car salesman who needed money for his family was forced to sell and buy her back on 4 different occasions. FL Ladybug was a superior producer with multiple champions and stakes winners to her name. Her foals would carry on her legacy and change the racing world. None of this would have been possible without Marvin and Layla Barnes, says Marvin's nephew Fred Stanley, whose family owns Ladybug Stallion Station in Medill, Oklahoma. His father, A.F. Sonny Stanley, bred First Down Dash in partnership with B.F. Phillips Jr. We didn't have enough money to paint our house when Uncle Marvin, in the fall of 1969, came to Daddy and said, "Hey, Sonny, I want you to take Ladybug's Moon and manage and stand him for me." If it hadn't been for Marvin and Aunt Layla, the Stanleys never would have been in the horse business, much less for the last 51 years. Fred's dad partnered with B.F. Phillips Jr. to cross his Ladybug's Moon granddaughter, First Prize Rose, with Top Stallion Dash for cash. The result was a sorrel colt they named First Down Dash. First Down Dash, a world champion runner, sired a dynasty as his sire, broodmare sire, and a sire of sires before himself entering the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame. So without Marvin, there would have been no First Down Dash, no Corona Cartel, Walk Through Fire, or PYC Paint Your Wagon. In fact, without Marvin, 7 of the sport's top 10 all-time leading money earners would not exist. American Quarter Horse racing would be missing some of the greats. Marvin passed away on November 30th, 2016 at 96 years old. He may be gone, but his legacy will forever remain with the most dominant line of racing American Quarter Horses the world has known. It's no overstatement to say AQHA and the sport of racing owe Marvin Barnes a great debt, a part repaid with elevation into the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame.